All right, I want to do a quick update on this Path of Exile. In previous videos that I've done, wasn't exactly sure if I was going to keep playing it, and I think that's because I was using the wrong thing, and by wrong thing I mean something difficult. I had a dual dagger wielding person, and I really didn't know what I was doing, and was just running into all kinds of problems. Was doing a lot more uh, manual work, if that makes sense, than I really wanted to. So I created another one. This is Jerklister, and he is my Templar, and he uses totems and fire, and I'm having a far better time. As you can see, he's level 37. So when we come into here, I'm getting pretty far. I think I'm in Act 3 or 4. I think there's 10 acts before you can really start getting in game. Let's look here. Let's look at the map. Yeah, I'm in Act 3. I gotta go here. If I travel to the Imperial Gardens is where I'm trying to get to. Anyway, long story short, picking the right class and that matches your playstyle makes a huge difference. Because if I go in and look at this, let's look at the characters. My intelligence is getting pretty high. Strength is okay. Dexterity, who gives a crap? I'm doing 70 damage. And I know some of you guys have more experienced with this. You'd be like, oh, dude, you're using the wrong items and gems for your build type. I'm like, well, I'm trying to figure it out. So I finally have this, my scepter a little bit more upgraded. I've got some empty slots, but that's only because I don't want to put anything in there just yet. But I'm doing some damage. It's not bad. I'm having a lot of fun with it now. And then I'm trying to get my totem mastery going. I've got this one over here going, my primal manifestation, which increases my totem damage. I'm working on getting this one, schematic fury, just because it increases speed placement and damage again. And this is all, you just come in here and you type in totem. You do it correctly, and then whatever matches totem, wow, will highlight on the map. And see, down here is another one, but I really don't want that one. It's just going to take, well, I mean, I can work towards it, but, and this one here, maybe loop around, get into this one, so I get critical strike. Not really necessary for me at this time, and again, this is just my first time using this type of character. So I don't know, maybe once I get bored with this and want to do it again, I'll come back down and mess around with it, do another build. So anyway, so there's that. The other thing that I'm having problems with is this game is a loot drop machine. I pass up so much loot, but I'm trying to keep things a little bit organized. And if you right click on these tabs, you can check off what you want by default in each of these tabs, so that when if I just control click, it's going to automatically put these over to my tab 2, because I've got tab 2 set for essences and currency and some other things. So anytime I just click these things from my inventory, they just zoop right over to the right. It's kind of a mess right now. I need to organize it, but part of the problem I'm having is I don't know what to keep and what to let go of. Like, I want to keep this, but stabs are two-handed, and currently I have a shield with some stuff in it, and I guess I could move some things around. But some of these stabs have some really good modifiers to them that I'm just not ready to give up just yet, but I'm also not ready to use, if that makes sense. And I don't know why. And a lot of this is just going to come from experience. But I am going to have to get in here into the shop. I might have to buy this. It's $15, but it gives you quad It just gives you so much more space to store things. So I might use that at some point. I really don't want to spend money, but that's how they make their money. That's how they keep the game going, right? And if I'm enjoying something, I have no qualms about spending money on things that are quality of life. I'm probably not going to upgrade my footprints. I'm probably not going to get a pet, although this one is just calling my name. $3. I might just get that frog. So there are some things in the shop that I'll probably get, because this is just one of like 6 main classes and then 12 subclasses. It gets crazy. The other thing that I wanted to mention too is that when you come into Path of Exile and you see this, and it's kind of overwhelming, and it is at first, but once you learn how to dial into what you want, like I really like totems. Well, if I liked poison, if I spell it right, if I like doing poison damage, then you can see that I want to do this over here, and then I'll have to figure out what class would best be used to deal poison damage. So if I do that, and if I do let's try fire. There's all kinds of builds that will increase your fire. So using the filtering up here really does help. It's a little daunting, but I think it's more geared towards, well, if you're going to use fire, go this build and go up. And you can go around, but you only get 1 point per level, so it takes some time to get in the direction that you want to go. So that's not too bad. The gems aren't bad either. At first I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with all these gems that I have? Where's my gems? I have a whole tab just for gems, and I've been collecting them because I don't know. I like to have them as I find them, because one, they're not very common as drops for me, and so I've been collecting them because I don't know what future builds I'm gonna do here. Let's get these over here in the correct lineup. Yeah, I just don't know what builds I want to do. If I want to do, an ice damage and freezing. If I want to do hammers, fireballs, lightning. There's all kinds of different builds that these gems can accommodate. So that's pretty much where I am now. I'm having a far better time playing this. What I'm trying to do is get up here. I'm in the ebony barracks, but I've been looking everywhere up here, and I just cannot find the door to go up there. So if anybody has any, see, I slam my totem down, it just does damage. It just kills everything. Let's find some more. Hopefully this isn't too laggy. So I got fire. I slam down a fire wall. I have lightning that I can shoot, and then tendrils that shoot out and do some damage. So it's really just a couple of spells that are carrying me through this. Drop the totem down. Just let it do its thing. I have kind of been disappointed with some of the harder to kill bosses. Dropping either nothing or a scroll of wisdom, and a scroll of wisdom, all it does is, I don't know what this is, unidentified, right? So if I right click and then left click, it tells me the details about it. That's all a scroll of wisdom does. And yeah, you need a lot of them, because they're super handy to have. However, if I spend 5 minutes killing a boss, I kind of like a better reward. But that could just be, there's all kinds of issues running into that. I think that plays into the reason why this game is kind of like a roguelike. You want to just keep grinding the same level, find a good level or a map, and just grind through it, get those drops. See, I don't need a leather cap. It's armor evasion rating 26, and if I look at what I got, I've got an evasion 46. I've got all kinds of stats. So I'm finding that I'm just leaving so much, even good stuff. Like, I don't want to take 20 trips back just to sell this. I just leave it there. I don't care. So yeah, I just dropped down my totem. It does some damage. And I'm having a far better time. And it's good for bosses too, because I don't have to stand in front of them and whack at them all day. I can just drop a totem, scoot back, drop some fire, hit them with some electricity. Portal scrolls I always need. But yeah, I'm just having the worst time trying to find this door that's supposed to lead up to here. Hightown is currently conducting an experiment. Use Piety's tower key to gain access, or Petey's, and kill him. The entrance is that was located in the Imperial Gardens. What? Where's the Imperial Gardens? I mean, it's there. How do I get to the Imperial Gardens? So here's a tough guy, kind of. Let's just drop that. Fire. Hit him with some electricity. Drop it like it's hot. And there we go. So here's another example. Here's a flaying knife. Another thing, so when things drop, this would indicate to me that this is a high level or a rare or a valuable item. That really has to do with the filters that you put in place for your drops. So if we come back here in options, can't remember. Yeah, item filters. You can create these filters on websites and then import them in here. And if you're going to use these item filters for drops, I haven't done this yet, and I should. Take some time and really understand better what the color codings and the the visual aspects are for those drops. Some of, if it's a super rare, I gotta kill this guy. So here's a good example. So some super rare drops. Let's just kill this. Get up. I got scared. Oh wait, what's this? That's the sewers. That's how you get here. Let's try this again. But yeah, take a minute to understand the filters that you're putting in place, especially if you're just copying or using somebody else's filter, which is totally fine, which is what I did, because I didn't want to spend a week trying to figure out the filtering system and how to code it and build it out myself. So I just grabbed a popular one that was out there, and that's what I'm using. And so if you're going to build your own, definitely you want to take the time to understand what all the colors mean and such. So let's try and kill this guy. I've done it before a couple times. Just I wasn't paying attention. All right, 2, 1. Keep running. Here's some potions. Some more fire. He's gonna drop. Let's just drop around. Fire on him. Kind of work around so that I keep him in the fire zone, because when he hits hard. Some tendrils, more electricity. There we go. See, he didn't drop anything, and that to me would be like, well, he could give me something. Grief. So I killed him. That's cool. Like I said, I've done it before. So right now I'm just trying to find the entrance to the secret gardens, whatever it's called. It's not over here. Looking at my map. It's not here. I assumed, this is probably wrong, that it would be northwest on the map, because that's kind of the direction it's going. So I just travel all the way up here. So you just stand back, let the totem do its thing. Shoot some lightning too. Put some modifiers. The weapons rack, see if I get anything. No. I'm just running around getting stuff now. Part of the grind, right? These are fun too. You get guarded by 3 packs of monsters. Sometimes you get stuff, sometimes you don't. Sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes it's, oh, got a gem. Armor scraps. I got some stuff there. That was pretty good. Got a new gem. Armageddon brand creates a magical brand which can attach to a nearby enemy. It periodically activates while causing it fiery meteor from all to fall from the sky. It would be good for a boss type thing. So this goes to the Templar temple, or the temple. But it takes me over here, and I need to get here. So I don't think this is the right path to take, but unfortunately, I think it's the only path to take. So you got a chain belt. I can see what it is. I don't care about silk slippers. It's probably not going to be as good as what I got. I don't need a tunic. It's only an evasion rating 205. Hang on a second. This has evasion rating. So now they're red. I don't know what they are. So now I have to scroll them to see what they are. Resistant to cold, evasion, 12 to dexterity. If I hold control, it'll compare that to what I have. And this is where I'm starting to get like, well, I don't know. I like what I got because I've got regenerate 14 life per second and 10 to maximum life, 25% increased evasion and energy shield. So I'm feeling good with what I got. I really don't need this, but that evasion rating's awesome. Bronze Gauntlet has nothing compared to what I've got, so we're just going to drop that. Who gives a crap? These slippers. I like the increase of rarity items found, but that's not as good as my evasion, in my opinion. Combatant's polearm of restoration. I'm not using a polearm, so I would probably just sell it to the shop. I mean, I like the stats I've got. My cloth belt. So again, you know, like why pick this stuff up? But if you look on the mini map, there's a marker that says, "Hey, go pick this up. It's valuable." But I don't know what it is, and I'm just going to take it back to the town and sell it to an NPC. I don't know what a lot of that stuff means. A lot of you guys are probably like, "Oh my gosh, you found the most rare item in the game. Put it up in the marketplace and get chaos orbs or whatever." I'm like, I don't know what that is. I don't care. So hate me if you want. There's a chest. Let's grab a totem pole or a totem down real quick. And there are different kinds of totems. Just FYI, if you're thinking about playing and you want to go a totem round, there's shockwave totems. I got the gem for that, but I haven't really used it yet because I'm having fun with the fire. Let's get it a little closer. Potion. Oh, hey! Why are you so mad? There we go. Get a scroll of wisdom. So bladed mace. I'm not using a mace. Helmet. Oh no. A power ring. I guess I could pick it up. Iron scepter. Let's take a look at that because I use scepters. And if we compare it to what I'm using, oh man, it's a lot better. Physical damage anyway. Elemental damage is fire. Okay. Critical strike chance 6. Everything else is pretty much the same. Okay, increased. Does a little bit less of increased elemental damage. Adds 22 to 34 fire damage. Adds 1 to 4 lightning damage. Increased cast speed and 7 to accuracy. Okay, I like that. Seems like a good move. So I can take my gems. Let's swap that. Let's switch this around so that I could have a blue support gem like this. I don't think it's a support gem though, is it? It's a spell. Another thing I should be looking at is some of this stuff over here. Now my damage per second is 172, and here it's 70. So this newer item gives me 100 more damage per second just by swapping out this the scepter. So I guess that's a smart move, right? Yeah, and it's also the game is also feels like a constant. I got some new things. Let's take a minute. Let's see if I can upgrade. I don't know how other people do it. If you just do a run and then go back to town and figure it all out. Say, I don't need a bow. I don't know. I don't use bows. Or if you just take a break while you're doing this, and like what I've been doing, is like, well, let me check. I'm pretty full. Do I want to just take a break, go back to town? I can drop stuff off in my stash. I got some of these and some of that. An identified ring. Ooh, a power ring. Power. Regenerates 22 life per second. Interesting. Dang. I think I'm going to swap it with my Ring of Plunder. Because now if I check C, now I'm up to 195 damage per second. So I've never really been paying attention to any of this stuff. I just do what I feel. I know it's really stupid. What I feel is working. But I haven't really been paying much attention to a lot of that stuff. See, like all this stuff, I just think I want to get rid of it. So I just come up here, go to this guy, Hargan, sell, just sell all this. I don't care. And come back. Get my spoils back in, put this into the right spot for support. Okay, so we've got our new weapon, and I've got a blue support. So it's linked, so it'll support my flame totem. Let's see if I've got something here. And a nice thing is, I don't know if you can see, when I hover over this, and this might have to do with the filtering I have in place. I haven't really checked, but if I just leave my cursor over there, I've got a green check mark next to all of the different spells that this will support. So it does say Holy Flame Totem, and this will summon a Phantom support. Summon a Phantom. Okay. This will support it as well. Blast Chain Mine support. Not really keen on that. Eternal Proliferation support. Supports any skill that hits enemies or could otherwise apply elemental ailments. 7% increased duration of elemental ailments on enemies. Elemental ailments caused by supported skills spread to other enemies in a radius of 13. Supported skills have 20% chance to freeze, shock, and ignite. That's pretty cool. And this is not a support. Is it? It doesn't say support. Let's put it down here for funsies. Let's minion. I don't really, this character doesn't use minions. I have a witch that I'm trying to play out. Let's use, let's play with this one. Wait, Arcane Surge support. Each supported spell will track how much mana you spend. Gain Arcane Surge after spending a total of 32 mana. That seems like too much math. Let's try the Phantom. Boink. So that'll automatically happen. Let's go try it out. Okay, I'm looking for a door to the next place. Another thing that I am just incredibly impressed with is the details of some of these maps. One, they're pretty large. Two, the sound, oh my gosh, there was one that was just creeping me out because it was like in a hell type environment and people are screaming and groaning and wailing in the background. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get through this and so I can just be done with it because it's all but creepy. I'm not really seeing any more doors. I killed the guy. The other thing is, I'm finding that, for me anyway, it's probably beneficial to... There's nothing in here. It's a little house. There's a little tent. I'm not doing much switching between characters, different classes that I've got going on, because one once you get a character build kind of going and you get familiar with its spells and stuff, you know, what buttons to push, it's a little bit confusing. It just takes some time to adjust to another character class. So if I go from this guy to a witch who's much more active, I got to be doing more things. It just works a little bit different. I am just not finding that other door. So I don't know where to go. Didn't see. There's the phantasms. There they are. Look at them. Hey guys, what's up? You're gross. Thanks for helping. So when my totem's doing stuff, gem upgrades, always make sure that you're paying attention to that. So that your gems can get stronger. What are we fighting over here still? Gems can get stronger, upgrade. Here's another one. This is for the phantasm, because I just put it in, so it's going to upgrade pretty quickly. Yeah, Jeweler's Orb. I don't need a mace. I don't need boots. Let's take a look at the boots. I always go with evasion rating. I just don't want to get hit. Armor evasion, 14% increased rarity of items. Over 7%. Doesn't have the gems that I like. Frost Bomb. I'm not even using that. Okay, so let's look at C. And this would be, look at that, damage per second, 235. So I'm getting up there. If I take that out, what does that change? Does it change my defense? Yes. So my evasion rating goes from 356 to 229. Oh, my armor is definitely better with this thing on. Again, there's too many stats to even be looking at for this. I want to keep that just in case. Let's just try it out. I don't have any gems to put in there. That's fine. Yeah, some of these maps, and I know they're all like handmade. It's not procedurally generated, so people took the time to put. I gotta get some pants. I really wish there was some pants in the game. I don't really mind it. It's just silly looking, you know. Like, come on, get some pants, buddy. And let's go through the temple again. 30 minutes. Let's make this an hour for Tim. Let's do it for Tim. Let's find the garden entrance for Tim. But see, it takes me over here. And when I say go garden, it highlights to come down. Polished surface reflect burial efficacy. To achieve this, wait, thanks to All Flame, Captain survived your initial encounter, but now he wants to die once and for all. To achieve this, he needs you to find Chittis's plum on a tree in the Imperial Gardens. That's where I'm trying to get, brah. That's where I'm trying to go. Alright, let's go in here. Let's explore all this and see what we can do. I love how there's a door, but then just like 2 openings. Get that scroll of wisdom. Some fire. Come at me! Come get me! Oh, okay. We can go in here. Let's grab this. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's giving me a health buff. I find these from time to time. What's up here? Let's go into this Chaos Realm real quick. These are just kind of like little areas that you can go in, and it gives you some additional grinding and chance to get some loot that's a little bit, maybe a little bit better, different, more powerful. I don't know. It's fun. If I can get a chance to get some new gems, some buffs, I'm all about it. Let's do it. Some lightning at you. Orb of regret. I like it. Give it. I don't even know what it does. Scarlet Raiment, Orb of Transmutation. Some of those orbs are used to adjust your weapons, and I haven't really done a lot of it because I still, like, again, I'm a hoarder in games, and so I kind of feel like I want to save it for the right opportunity, but that could have come and gone hours ago as I'm playing through this. Some of these paths just don't have good ways to a way through, you know what I mean? Sparkling claws. I don't use claws. Let's go through here. Oh, hey. Boss. What's up? Let's get rid of that guy real quick. Mesh boots. What's still hitting me? These dudes. How about you go away? Jade amulet. Let's take the letter. It's just going to give me some information. Storyline. Vol vessel. Give me some cool. Give me a new gem. 4 scrolls of wisdom. Some boots. A new scepter, which we are going to check out. I haven't really cleared it all out 100%, but I'm just gonna. So once you get to this point where you get the end point, you just take the portal, and it spits you right back out where you were. So if I take a look at this, where's this? Clarity. Cast an aura that grants mana regeneration to you and your allies. Good to know. I don't really need it. Let's put you here and you here. Yeah, we need to check that out. Scepter corrupted. If we take a look at it, physical damage is better. Elemental damage is null. But it does have a 16% increase to elemental damage, which is great. Better than what we have on the left. I get a buff to strength, 22% physical damage increase. Adds fire damage over time, whereas this one just gives me straight 22 to 20 or 37 fire damage. Adds 2 physical damage. See, it doesn't have the gem slots that I like, though. So we're going to keep it, though, just to check it out. Let's look at compare boots. I don't know what corrupted means with anything. The boots aren't as good just because of the armor and evasion rating, and that's just me thinking about it out loud. Some of you out there watching are like, yeah, you're such an idiot. Here's what that really means, and break down the math. Part of me is like, I have a full-time job, so I don't want to do the math. Let me just play for funsies and see how that goes. Zap you with the electric slide. What do we get? Jaded Malt. See, I gotta get some of this stuff. Calling Wand. So some of this stuff I kind of feel like I need to get because of my other characters that I'm playing with. They'll use this at some point. Because what I'm finding is I don't really find a lot of weapons and items for the class that I'm playing. I don't find a lot of scepters. I don't find, a circlet, that's just just a headpiece. But it seems like I find a lot of other weapons for other classes than the one that I'm currently playing. I know I'm missing a bunch of this stuff. So I want to keep the stuff that I'm getting for other classes in the hopes that they'll be able to use it at some point. But again, I'm sitting pretty. And if I stopped at every time I found a new item or weapon, I'd be doing this it just would slow down the entire process. And maybe I want to. Maybe I should be doing that. I don't know. All right, let's go back up here. Keep going northeast. I'm just trying to find my thing. See, like if I pick it up and I spend this on it, 151 to accuracy, but how is that better than what I've got? I mean, what I have has so much more. Book of Regrets. Why did it? Oh, I see what I did. I haven't used those yet because I haven't really found a need. And I don't think you can't sell them. The Book of Regrets just let you grants passive respec points, but I don't want to use them. It's not what I want to do. Let's get this over here. That's the key I need. What is this? Oh, of regret. Okay. Yeah. I'm just trying to find a door to the next garden. Level up! See? Just let your totem do the job, man. Now I got extra workers. So if I go to P, and I was looking at totems. I think I was trying to go here is where I was at. So I should be able... Give me a second here, dudes. Drop a totem. So I want this. Totem's action cannot be modified below base value. 5% damage from hits is taken from your nearest totem's life before you. Totem taunts enemies around them for 1 second when summoned. 60% increased global critical strike chance if you've summoned a totem recently. Buffs from active ancestor totals. Okay, I want that one, the 60%. Okay, I've got that one all maxed out. Some of these I don't understand, like this one. You can't deal damage with skills yourself. +1 to maximum number of totems summoned. I don't know what that means. And this is kind of a long... #1 to the number of maximum totems total. Summoned totems. You can have an additional brand attached to an enemy. I don't know what that means. I have a brand, but I don't know what it means. But I kind of want to start working towards this one, right? Because this is going to give me increased information there too. Or damage. Okay. So we're going. Just trying to find a door to the garden. Doing 236 damage per second. I like it. What's up, Grimlimp? You're out. You gave me a silken garb. I don't know what that is. Oops. You spend a lot of time just running around too, because I want to clear out as much. Oh, hey, it's a boss. Hold on. Get rid of him real quick. Armor, scalp. Goat hide boots, giant flask. I've been getting these flasks because what I've discovered is if you collect a bunch of flasks, like this is for life, if you collect a bunch of these and then just sell a bunch of them, they'll combine into better flasks. I don't know if that makes any sense, but you just save them all up. All right, let's go up these stairs. Yeah, I'm finding a lot of times it's like, oh, these maps are so big, I'm just running around a lot of the times. Then having to go back. Because like here, do I go left or do I go up? Well, let's go left. Clear this area out. Just check out the map. Looks like that's all there was. So that was fun. Oh, there's a door up here. Get rid of all this. Smash those. Go up through here. Alright, party. Orb of Chance. Grab that before we die. Anything else over here? It's gonna jump out and get me. Yeah, the sound quality on these games are just on this, and this is just pretty good. Don't use swords. Don't care. Fire and lightning. So yeah, like I said, it really depends on the class that you pick to play as, because I'm having so much more fun with this character, and because of that, I've invested more time and energy into. Okay, got a waypoint. Let's just click on it. Oh, see, this just takes me to level 2. All right. I've been through here. I think this is the level that was like, all right, let's just get it done. Because you're creeping me out. Level 2. Let's go through it again. Why not? Let's click that. Orb of Fusing, 2 of them. Okay, we gotta go up. I like having the summoners, the phantoms. Feels like they're helping out, right? New damage, 193. How come my damage went down? 198. Ooh, Crimson Jewel. Darkwood Scepter, but right out of the gate it doesn't look like it does much more than what I got. Yeah, see, it doesn't do anything. So I just drop it. I don't want it. Carry it around. It's heavy. Another Crimson Jewel. Let's upgrade my phantoms. Here and just let it do its thing. Got no drops. That's the end of that one. So yeah, this is where you just end up running around a lot just to unlock the map. Make sure you didn't miss a door or something. blacksmith's whetstone. Okay. Flying knife. Let's go right. Let's see what's here. Nothing. Yeah, just want to find the door to the garden. That's what I'm trying to do. That's it. Don't know where it is. Nothing there, nothing there. Let's go up. But it is fun. I mean, don't let me make it sound like I'm not having fun. This is a blast, just dropping these down, watching the mayhem ensue. Let's see what kind of lottery I get with gems and drops. Nothing. Not sponsored. Just always stuck in my head. See, there's nothing in these little areas to get. Just fine. Nothing there. Look at that. There's just people down there in blood taking a bath. It's kind of a jacked up game, actually. You start thinking about it like, oh my gosh. Who's this sickos? Bladed mace. But I don't have any characters that use a mace, so... So I don't use them. Just leave it. But like I said, there's a lot of... at first, it was a lot of regret. And goes kind of against the grain. When you're like a loot hoarder like I am, just naturally. I like to have just chests full of stuff. And so it was really difficult when I started off to just say, Aaron, you just gotta leave it. Just leave it. You're not gonna use it. You know you're not gonna use it. Just let it go. And there's a door. Where is this? That's level 1. See, now I'm frustrated because I gotta go back through this and figure out where I missed a potential door. This is just level 2. Did I miss a boss? Like, what else is in here that I missed? So now I gotta go running back all the way through this. What? Oh. I don't think I missed anything. Or did I up here? What? I didn't miss anything. I didn't miss anything. That's frustrating. Because I didn't miss anything in here either, did I? How do I get to the garden? It's going to drive me nuts. I have the key. Right? That's what this is. Tower key. Got out of the door. Man must choose whether to open it. I don't know what jewels do. Tab. I think I went through all of this. Maybe I didn't. Let's go down those stairs. It probably leads to just a dais. No door. Gosh dang it. Alright. So that's frustrating. I don't know how to get up there. Probably just gotta talk to somebody, right? Alright, let's get rid of some of these. The bottle goes there. Okay. This is a two-handed mace. I'm gonna sell that. I'm gonna sell the wand. Keep the scepter. And I think these are my boots. I want to keep my boots. My boots. We're going to sell these. Except. So here's all my bottles. Oh, dude. Is there a sort feature? That would be super handy. It's chatting. Create a new folder? I don't want a folder. Delete folder. Really wish I could just like auto sort and get this all lined up so I don't have to do it manually. All right. I guess we're doing this. Keeping that. Let's keep these boots on me just for funsies. Okay, so we have our got a shield. Let's look for a blue support for our shield so we can put in elemental. What is it in here? First of all, this is a shield crush. I have this one right here. Let's put that in to support our shield crush. And I think everything, yeah, this right here can happen too. So what do we got for green? Whirling blades, don't have it. Precision. Unearth. Pierce through enemies. Rain of arrows, not using them. Lightning strike. If you use your melee weapon, not using it. Independently. Vortex of blades. Spectral throw. So this is all for throwing things. Alright, so let's go back into red because I can support the red with the green. Molten strike infuses your melee weapon. Nope. Steel skin, I've used that before. It seems to be okay, but I don't really want to deal with it right now. Glacial hammer, holy totem, I got it. Searing bond. +1 of the number of totems. Summons a totem that casts a beam of fire at you and each other totem you control, dealing burning damage to enemies. Interesting. Volcanic fissure, slam the ground. Nope. Absolution, damages the enemy in an area. Shockwave totem. Let's try that. And then I think I'm going to have to look at these. I really don't use that. Where's Shockwave at? Shockwave totem. Let's try it out. And level up our weapon. Oh. Well, that's going to have to move. What is this? Grants a buff that adds lightning spells and attacks. Summon Holy Record. Oh, this is for minions. Well, let's get rid of that and use that for Shockwave Totem. So totem there and then totem there. Wait, what? There's my totem. There's my Shockwave. Well, that doesn't work at all. It doesn't work. It's supposed to create a link between the two. Or am I thinking of something else? I don't know what I'm talking about. I was probably thinking about the other totem that was supposed to link stuff together. I got to admit, I'm a little frustrated by this. I don't know how I'm supposed to find the door to the garden if it's supposed to be here. This takes me down a level and there's nothing down. I cleared that out. Let's just go back home. Let's take a look at this again. Let's look at our stash. What did I put in here? Shockwave totem. It's only level 3. Some of the totem shakes the earth, knocking enemy damaging enemies. Let's take that out. I just don't care about it right now. What else we got? Leap Slam, Herald of Ash. Grants a buff providing fire damage based on physical damage. So I got Thunder and Ash. Can I buff this? Shield Crush. Don't have a thing for that. Onslaught support. I got 2 of those. Traps. This is level 7. Let's put Onslaught on there. Alright, let's go find a place to test this out. What are we coming up on? 59 hours. This is an hour or 59 minutes. How in the H do I get here? I've unlocked everything else. Solve all trials of ascendancy to access the Lord's Labyrinth. Have I not done that? I got a couple more. I don't know. I don't know where to go. Let's go back here to Lion's Eye. I'm going to go back here to Lion's Eye Watch, and because this is the only place that I've found where they have lots of gems to buy. So if I go to Nessa and do purchased items, she's got gems galore. So I'm gonna spend some time looking through this and see if I can upgrade or get some new stuff going on. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. Thanks for watching, and I was wrong. Path of Exile is fun.